Hey everyone, this is Dr. Scott from Upstate Tai Chi coming to you on the Patreon page. Today we're going to do our next silk reeling exercise, what we call back and forth. We've already done a few, and now we're going to add on to what we already know. Remember, keep the back straight. We're going to shift the weight right to left. You could take a wide stance. You could take a narrow stance. You could sit. Let's get started. I'm going to take a medium stance. I'm going to show it from the front, the side, and the back. This time's a little different. See, before when we did silk reeling, we shifted the weight to the side that we were turning to. So when I shifted to the right, my hand went to the right. This one's a little different. As my left hand comes up, I shift to the right. As my right hand comes up, I shift to the left. So we call this back and forth. And I'll show it to you from all the different angles. How do we start? Left hand here, shift the weight to the left, right palm in front of the belly button, like this. So I would be like this, and I would be like this. Okay, you see I'm here? The right hand is going to brush the knee like this as the left hand comes up. This one's a little more difficult. It takes a little more time to coordinate the movements, but that's okay, because all these movements are in the forms. Okay, so I start off, I shift my weight to the left, right hand in front, and right in the center line here, that's where I stop, and I brush the knee. I brush the knee, the weight shifts to the right, the left palm comes up. There's a lot of detail to this. The first thing to do is keep your back straight, okay? Shift that weight to the left as the right hand comes up. Shift it to the right as the left hand comes up. So to make it simple, I'm kind of just going, it's almost like swimming in the air. I'm going back and forth. So I'm going to shift my weight to the right, left hand. Right hand. When my right hand comes up, I shift it to the left. I'm doing a really simplified version here. I'm taking a very narrow stance. My left hand comes up, I shift to the right. I shift to the left. I shift to the right. I shift to the left. I shift to the right. You notice when my left hand's up, my right hand's here. I shift to the left. I shift to the right as my left hand comes up. I shift to the left as my right hand comes up. Back and forth. Okay? So when I take a wider stance, I'm going to practice something called brushing the knee. And I can do it with, you remember the side silk reeling was here. But if I brush the knee, I'm in the front, I brush. I don't actually touch the knee, okay? I brush the knee. Brush the knee. So the left hand comes up, the right hand brushes the knee. Again, you could do it simple and just stand, a narrow stance, just kind of go back and forth. Or I could take a wider stance, shift to the right, shift to the left. Closer, shift to the right, shift to the left. Shift to the right, shift to the left. This is more advanced. Shift to the right. And if you want to get a workout here, because it takes a while to coordinate these movements, you could open up your stance a little bit and sink a little farther, and you will start to feel a burn. And the movements will come with time if you practice them. This is one of my favorites. Let me do it from behind. Shift to the right, shift to the left, shift to the right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, back and forth. Shift to the left as the right comes up. Shift to the left as the left comes. Shift to the right as the left comes up. I know, confusing, right? Shift to the left, right. How does that look on the side? See that? Okay. See, I'm brushing, so it's not side soak reeling. You're brushing the knee, come up. Brush, come up. And see, the left hand comes up. Then the right hand comes up. And what you want to do is you want to shift that weight, and we're going to make a figure 8 here with the hips. They call it croix. And I'll do another video on that, where we're shifting the weight and we're kind of circling like this. We're trying not to move our knees too much. We're trying to really move the waist more. But that's way more advanced. But it's a figure 8 that I'm moving in a figure 8. And that'll come with time. The first thing to do is just shift the weight left to right and coordinate those movements. Okay? We'll do more of this in the future. Till next time.